Hey guys, this is Nick from forexfornoobs.com with my midday analysis. Just a quick notification before the analysis. Right now, the Forex Mastermind course is open for enrollment for a few days. Visit the link below this video to check out the course. So before I start the analysis, I want to explain how it works so you can actually use it in your trading. On most Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I hold a live analysis session for my Forex Mastermind students. These sessions are recorded and posted to YouTube. I say most because some days I'm busy and other days I'm not trading, and I have a rule: when I'm not trading, I do not post analysis. In the analysis, I look for price action reversal setups on around 10 to 20 pairs that I'm currently trading. I check every time frame for every pair, taking a systematic approach to doing analysis. Personally, I do this analysis several times per day, but only the midday session is recorded as most setups are spotted then. So what are setups? A reversal setup occurs when price stalls at an area of support resistance and a transition of power occurs, from buyers to sellers or from sellers to buyers. I wait for price to approach these areas and spot potential setups. But these setups are not actual trades. When I share a setup on this analysis, it doesn't mean I'm entering the trade right away. Setups are just setups, and many setups do not trigger, so they never actually become trades. But some of them do, of course, and some of them become trades. To understand this, you have to know a little bit about my strategy, which I share for free on forexfornoobs.com, and there's a link to the strategy also below. I use 4 different tags in the name of these analysis videos. The tags are in brackets at the end of the name. It's important to know these tags just so you understand what is in the video. So if you see no setups, that means there are no setups today, obviously. If you see upcoming setups on, that means there are no setups, but I have spotted some very strong support resistance areas, which may lead to setups later in the day. So that could be anywhere between a few hours to a whole day. And if it's tagged with setups on, that means there are setups today, and I'm sharing potential trades in the video itself. So let's get started with the analysis. So today is Tuesday, the 2nd of May, 2017. The time is 13:02 here in the UK. You're looking at an AUDCAD daily chart. Today's analysis, we're going to be looking for price action reversal setups. Now, unfortunately, we have a few setups that have already triggered. I was hoping to get them, in the analysis before they trigger, but they've already triggered. So, it happens. We got a nice little short AUDCAD trade. It's already triggered. It looks like it's going down. Counter trend reversal, 6-hour chart, 4-hour chart, looks pretty good. Nice little setup. This one was posted to the forum by someone, by Ash, or did Ash post the other trade? I can't remember. Anyway, someone posted this to the forum. Nice little counter trend reversal setup. Pretty easy, really, for it to hit target. It doesn't have to move too much. It's a nice little easy trade. Anyone in this one? I'll quickly check the forum. I'm curious who posted this, because I can't remember exactly. That's the best thing about the forum. I was busy up until now I'm finally not busy anymore. It's been a little while that I've been super busy, and now I'm not busy anymore. But this morning I was busy and I didn't get time to look at my charts. So I go to the forum, I take a look, and of course the trade's posted to the forum. Okay, Lee posted it. Yeah, and Ash posted the GBP AUD one. Yeah, well, anyway, cool little setup. I was planning on entering on the 12-hour, but I more entered on the, well, it doesn't really matter because it's a trade on all these time frames, but it looks good on the 12-hour too. I was kind of watching the 6-hour when I entered, but it doesn't really matter either way. Looks like a pretty decent setup. It has high potential of hitting target. It's a very small target. I might extend that. We'll see how it goes. All right, so GBP AUD, let's take a quick look at this. We also have a trade set up here that has triggered. Now this one was the one posted by Ash to the forum. And yeah, I was saying, this is why I love the forum, because, you know, sometimes when I'm too busy to look at my charts, I get alerts anyway, which is quite nice. This is another nice little trade. This is a continuation. So this one has some more potential. Bigger potential to hit target. Nice little continuation setup. Who's in this one? You're in, Cam? Where is everyone today? There's not many people in the room today. Oh, I really hope they're not in the other webinar room, because I sent an email with the new webinar software, and then I realized there was a problem with that. So I'm really hoping people aren't in the wrong room, because that's going to be bad, because we haven't got as many people as we normally have. Give me a quick second, guys. I just want to quickly check if there's people in the wrong room. Wait, Stevie, are you here? Oh, I think Stevie is in the wrong room. Oh, there's a few people in the wrong room. Damn it. Oh, I can't really do much about it right now. It's unfortunate. I sent out a correction email. Seems like most of you got the email, but anyway, let's keep going with the webinar. So we got GBPJPY is looking quite nice. Very small target at the moment. That might be extended. It's a continuation reversal, so there's lots of potential to extend that target. Yeah, it looks quite good. It has potential. I'm gonna let this play out, see how it goes. EURJPY, very similar setup, but I much prefer GBPJPY. EURJPY, just the numbers aren't as nice. It doesn't have as much potential to the upside, so you know it could stall here, right? Doesn't have much potential to the upside. I don't really like EURJPY. I saw this one posted to the forum too. Can't remember who posted this one, but I much prefer GBPJPY. So AUDCAD, GBPJPY, those are two good setups that are open right now. And like I said, I wish I could have. I wish they triggered a little bit later. That way they could have been included as potential setups in the webinar. But you know, the Forex market doesn't wait for my analysis. But we do have other potential setups forming right now. AUDJPY, we have a potential short forming right here. AUDJPY is looking quite good today. It's stalling on this resistance area. The only problem I have with this right now is that it's towards the high side of the resistance area. So let's say that this indecision candle was forming down here. That would be better, because we could have a smaller stop loss, and there'd be more distance for price to move. So we could have a smaller target essentially. Because if you look around here, this is kind of a problem area. So when you have it's really hard to explain this without actually having a proper kind of candle. Let's see if we can do this on the daily, perhaps. All right, yeah, daily might give us a better way to explain this. So let's use this short position. So my entry is going to have to be around about here, because I want it to get below this support area. So I want this resistance area. I want it to get like deep into that resistance area, because my worry right now with this is that this resistance, because it's pushed a fair way above it, this resistance has become support. So to get into this trade, what I would want is I would want price to get down to at least around about here. So with our entry there and our stop loss all the way up here, that extends our target to a point that, you know, it's a bit of a riskier trade. If this indecision candle formed lower down here, our entry would be roughly the same, but a stop loss would be smaller, and we'd have a much better chance of hitting a target of 1.5R or maybe even 2. So this candle being pretty high in the resistance area has me a little concerned. That being said, it's still a valid setup. It still looks pretty decent. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on AUDJPY for a potential short trade. I want to see how it develops on the 12-hour. So how this 12-hour candle closes, how this 8-hour candle closes perhaps. The 8-hour candle has 49 minutes until close. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the 8-hour, the 12-hour, and just see how this sort of develops. So AUDJPY potential setup here. AUD New Zealand. AUD New Zealand's looking quite nice. You know, it's trending quite nicely is what I mean to say, not looking quite nice. It seems to be trending up. It seems to be breaking away from that bearish trend that it was in for a while. So there's nothing really that I would want to trade here. There's no actual setup, but it's trending quite nicely. If we switch over to the daily chart, you can see the trend a little more clearly. If it's able to push up further, so perhaps like a kind of continuation there, then we'd have a very, very good potential for a nice short setup here. So we're just going to keep a close eye on this, but there's nothing right now that I would want to trade on AUD New Zealand. All right, AUD USD. Yeah, nothing really happening on AUD USD. CAD JPY, it's trending down. It's broken below the support area. It's testing the support area, which is now acting as resistance. But there's nothing that I would really be too interested in trading right now. I mean, what was it, the 12? The 12-hour has like a little indecision candle, but this is just too messy. If you look to the left a little bit, you can see how messy price has been when it gets up to here. So while this looks kind of like a potential short continuation setup, it's just too messy. I'd be concerned that it's just going to do this more. So I'm not going to enter a trade there. EURJPY. EURJPY is just trying to break through this resistance area, really. Nothing too much important going on there. EURJPY. Let's look what's happening with EURJPY. Trending down, bounce from resistance. Nothing much that I would want to trade. EURJPY. All right, this is looking quite nice. This looks interesting. It's trending up very strongly. Last time it hit this resistance area, it reversed quite well. Let's pull this down a touch. More in line with the most recent bounce, which was this one. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pull it down to here. I think that's better. All right, so with EURJPY, what I want to do is I want to keep a very close eye on this resistance area, the 122.50. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for price to stall around about here. That way I could enter a potential short reversal trade. It's trending very, very strongly. So countering this big move up might not be the wisest decision, but I'm just going to wait it out and see how it forms. If I get an actual good setup and I start to see clear signs that sellers are losing, that buyers are losing control of price, then it might make sense to take a trade. So I'm not giddy with the thought of trading a reversal of this very, very strong bullish move. But if everything lines up and I'm starting to see strong signs that sellers are in fact in control of price, I will potentially take a short here. So this is just a watch and wait type situation here. All right, Euro New Zealand is just stuck in between two support resistance areas, whatever. Euro USD also just stuck between two support resistance areas. After that gap, it hasn't really made much movement. It's just like up, down, ranging very tightly, essentially. So, yeah, there's nothing much to see there. GBP CAD, wanting new support resistance areas for this one. It's trending up, broken above the resistance area. there's nothing much that I would want to trade right there. GBPJPY trending up. Seems like it's broken through this resistance area here. This was a pretty strong resistance area. It was responsible for a pretty big reversal back here. Let me highlight that. Responsible for a pretty big reversal here. But right now it seems like it's broken. I'm going to keep a close eye on this. GBPJPY, I'll keep a close eye on it. You know, we might still get some indecision forming here. There might be potential for a short trade, but I honestly don't really see it. I think between the two, GBPJPY and EURJPY, EURJPY looks like it would potentially be a better setup if we do see signs of price stalling. I'll keep an eye on both of them, but I'm already leaning towards EURJPY more. Alright, GBPUSD. GBPUSD is stalling pretty heavily on this resistance area, but it's very, very messy. Yeah, it's very messy. I'm not going to take a trade there. There's potential for a short, but yeah, it's too messy. Like this area here could get something like that happening. I'm not too interested in this. I'm going to skip this one. New Zealand CAD. What's up with New Zealand CAD? Nothing much really. I mean, it's just kind of in a range really. It was ranging there, then it was ranging here, and now it's back up here. Nah, not too interested in that. New Zealand JPY. Ooh, hello. That looks nice. That looks like a nice potential short trade forming. Got 8 hours, 40 minutes until this 12-hour candle closes. Let's keep a very close eye on New Zealand JPY. All the JPY pairs are looking really, really nice right now. New Zealand JPY is actually starting to look better than the rest of them though. I'm going to keep a very close eye on this. What I'm looking for here is a potential short trade. This candle has not closed. We don't know what it'll look like when it closes, obviously. But if it closes anything like it is now, then we have nice potential for a very, very good short trade. That's with 1.5R. That's with 2R. Could even go down to 2.6, maybe even 3. Bit of a stretch, but yeah, this has some awesome potential if the candle closes as it looks like now. But keep in mind that very possibly won't happen. We just have to watch this and see. So watch and wait with this. This looks pretty nice right now. All right, New Zealand USD. What's going on with this? Broken below support, comes back up, tests support, but yeah, there's no potential for a trade here. Well, at least not for me. USD CAD. Slammed into resistance. Stalling, kind of breaking through. It's just a mess, really. Nothing I would want to trade there. USD CHF. Stalling on support, but it's very, very messy. Nothing I want to trade there. USDJPY is broken above resistance, and it looks like it's continuing to push up. Not much potential here either. All right, so to sum things up, AUDJPY, potential short forming, wait and watch. Definite wait and watch here. EURJPY, potential short forming. Again, just wait and watch. See how the indecision candle closes on the 12-hour chart. We'll just see how this one plays out. It has potential, but you know, it's not worth rushing into. GBPJPY. This one is the weaker of the JPY setups. It's showing strong signs of buyers being in control. Obviously, over the next 8 hours, 8 hours, 40 minutes, by the time this candle closes, this could turn around and we could get signs of price stalling here. But for right now, it's just kind of breaking through the resistance area. So I'm not terribly excited by what I'm seeing on GBPJPY. New Zealand JPY instead is looking quite good for a potential short reversal trade. Very nice indecision. Let's see how this candle closes. We've got 8 hours and 40 minutes. Let's just keep a close eye on it and see how it plays out. And with the rest, just AUD CAD, but that's an already open trade. GBP AUD, an already open trade. And that one's kind of moving quite nicely. So, are there any questions, guys? Thanks for watching the analysis. I hope it was useful. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button below. In case you missed it, Forex Mastermind, my online training course and forum, is now open for enrollment for a few days. Check it out by clicking the link below this video. Also, for instant notifications when I post analysis or other cool videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Once the setups I share in this analysis trigger, I post live updates as I manage the trade, such as my entry, exit, stop, and when to get out of the trade. For these updates, add me on Facebook or Twitter by clicking the buttons below. I'll see you in the next video.